Hey guys, I was originally going to film this video with a lamp growing out of my head like this, but then I realized that that was a bad shot, so I am going to turn the phone a little bit this way. Today I wanted to talk about something that frightened me on the job, which is very hard to do normally because of confidentiality. I can't talk about anyone that I work with at my work. This is something that's special that happened. Just out of nowhere on a homepage, I saw a news blurb that stood out to me, and I clicked on it, and basically it said, next year, 2018, Cigna, one of the largest health insurance companies in America, is going to stop paying for OxyContin. They're just going to take it off their preferred list of treatments as far as medications. It's going to take a lot of hoops jumped through for them to pay for any OxyContin use at all. Like, doctors are going to really have to prove that these extraordinary circumstances are happening. So they're basically cracking down on OxyContin. And what I immediately realized was, okay, this is long term. Long term, this is a great thing because we're going to have far less people introduced to the cycle of getting hooked on opiates with pharmaceuticals and then switching to cheaper alternatives on the street like heroin. But I also realized that short term, like come January, I'm probably going to see a lot of people get cut off of their pharmaceuticals abruptly and head towards street opiates, heroin, because they are no longer able to procure them from their health insurance. So, on the one hand, I'm happy that it's a step in the right direction long term, that it's going to probably save a lot of lives and a lot of anguish in a lot of people's lives. But this little spike that's coming from this one insurance company deciding to do this, it's going to be probably enough to overrun all of the care facilities in America with people seeking treatment for opioid addiction. It is frightening to me to think that, like, one of the big five health insurance companies in America is just going to cut off all of its insured from opiates, and they're all going to be seeking heroin or treatment. That's a lot of people, and this isn't like with any weaning time at all. This is just like 2018 budget does not allow for OxyContin opiates without extreme circumstances. Period. So all these OxyContin users, holy shit. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I'd be a little bit more afraid if it was Kaiser, because that's like the working man's insurance when your job wants to stiff you on having good health insurance. They go for Kaiser. So the people that are in that kind of earnings bracket and kind of job, I think they're probably a little bit more likely to suffer from all of this. And so when Kaiser does it, there'll be probably a little bit more of a spike. But still, any of the big insurance companies in America doing this is huge. And I'm surprised that I haven't seen more news coverage on this, because it's going to create a lot of change very quickly for a lot of people who are probably not really ready for going cold turkey off their pharmaceuticals. So, winter is coming.